So hi guys, it's Karli, and today we are finally going to be filming what's on my iPad. And actually this is my mom's old iPad. It's the first generation ever made. And I really like the case. It's actually from Amazon. So it's got blue, like kind of like the color of my room. And then chevron, of course. I love chevron. And then it's got the apple sign. And then one cool thing about the case is, I might have already told you this in my cases video, but it like turns like diagonally and all kinds of circles. But when you're done, you have to put it back here because you can't just close it like that. And then in here, I just have a little note. And then if you're wondering what these little lines are, it's for this. You bring the iPad over like this, then you put that, and then the lines hold it. So, and if you need it a little higher, you can put it right here or right there. I like it like there. It's my favorite setting. But then when you're not using this, you just clip it down. Ooh, magnets. So, and it also has like these little pouches here, like to put credit cards if you need, which I wouldn't do because it's an iPad. Like, before I filmed this video, Chase had it in his bedroom, so it took us like an hour to do this video, so let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, you just press this little button here, and then actually, if you're just like, that looks familiar, if you look at the home screen, then you look at here, they're exactly the same. So then when you open it, you just slide this thing and then you're in. And then when you look at this, that also looks familiar because look at my curtains. So first it's my calendar where it tells me the day. It says it's Thursday and it's the 26th. It doesn't tell me the month. I have to click on it and then it will tell me a bunch of stuff. And then here is photos. I've got tons of photos. Not really. And then my settings, mostly everyone has to have their settings because see, you can't really, whoops, gotta close those. That's how you close apps on here, by the way. And really you can't, I don't think you can delete any of this, but you can delete calculator and all kinds of things, and you know what I mean. So then here's reminders. It reminds you things that you need to know. So there's my notepad. I've got a few things on there. So this iPad doesn't have a camera, so there's no camera thing. There's just photos that you can get like from backgrounds, from like apps and stuff. So then here's videos, which is for if you had a camera, or you can like download something onto it. So there's Game Center. I don't really use it that much. I don't even know if I have an account. And there's iTunes where you can get all your music. And here is the App Store where I get all my apps and other stuff. But here is the calculator where you can do your math. 8 times 68 equals 544. So then here's my contacts, which has all my friends on there and people. And then here's mail, so like if someone has to send something to me, it will be there. And then here's maps to lead me places, which I really don't need, but you have to have it, I'm pretty sure. And then there's YouTube. It's a very old YouTube. I'm going to get the new updated YouTube if I can. There's Pinterest. It's from there from my mom's, from when my mom back then had this, but it's kind of still there. So then there's Twitter. We have the Our Family Nest account on here. And then we've got Blog Lovin', which is my mom's. Then we've got WordPress, which is my mom. And there's Facebook, which is also for Our Family Nest. And then there's this newsstand. I don't even know what it is, but we have to have it. It annoys me. And you can't put it in folders, so it gets on my nerves. And then here's my games. I told you I didn't have much games yet. So there is Angry Birds, which most people play a lot. And then there's Gravity. My mom really likes the game, but I don't understand it. It's with Isaac Newton. There's Checkers, which I enjoy playing a lot with the guests, which are so easy to beat. Then there's Unblock Me, where you see the little red thing there. You have to move a bunch of these blocks a bunch of times and try and get the red one all the way through. And there's Cut the Rope, where you have to find a way to cut the rope with getting the little lollipop into the froggy's mouth. There's Minecraft. Most of you know little blockies. Mine and craft. You make stuff. And there's High School Story, where you get to be people at a high school, technically. And it's like you have to pay money to get clothes and all kinds of stuff. Then there is Little Things, where there's a lot of bunch of little things just everywhere. It can be like castles, to scissors, to pigs, to baskets, to chapstick, to cameras, to TVs, to Eiffel Towers, to kitties, to dogs, to bowling balls, to balloons, to any bunch of other stuff, even iPads. So, and you have to try and find like listed objects, and there's like tons and tons and tons of things. And every time you get 9 puzzle pieces, if you do a good job on finding all the objects, you get to build the puzzle piece. And then when you build the puzzle piece, you get like another object, which you can find stuff in. So then there's Hidden Pro, where you have to find 3 little tickets and also find objects. But it's more like if like you were to see like a cafe, it has a bunch of stuff and you have to find that stuff. So kind of like Find Me. And then here's Pet Hotel, right there with the little doggy. You have to have internet to do it because it's like a online game, and you have to get dogs and they have babies, and then you have to take care of them and feed them and clean them and all kinds of stuff. And there's Fruit Ninja. Most of you know you just cut fruit in half and get a high score. And then there's Guess the Brand, where it will show like a Pepsi bottle, but it won't say the name on it. And then you have to guess the brand. Then there's Ski Safari. You ski down a hill and you don't want the snow to catch you. So there's Timberman. There's like a bunch of logs. It's kind of like Flappy Bird, but not too much like Flappy Bird. Well, here's what you do. If you have to sit there and keep cutting logs, but if there's a tree branch that hits you, you have to replay. So technically you just keep clicking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Whoops. And then if you take 5 seconds or longer to do the next one, it will just like say you lost technically. So then here's Geometry Life, where you have a little square. You can design him if you go to settings, not like real settings in the game. Well, options if you want to call it. And all you have to, like, to the music, it will go do 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 do, and then when the next beat comes, technically you jump, and then it's like on the beat most of the time, but it's really not that much. Sometimes you just jump randomly, but you can't get hit by those blocks. You have to jump over them. And then there's dumb ways to die. So many dumb. Okay, you understand now. I can't have the updated games that you guys have today, like Dumb Ways to Die 2, Crossy Road, which is my favorite game. I can't have those because I don't have the updated iOS, and I can't get that either. So it's not available on the original iPad, so I really can't get that stuff. I can get old games, though. There's Netflix, where you watch movies. There's where I get all my backgrounds, all these wallpapers. 10,000 plus wallpapers. And then there's iTunes. It won't really load, so, well, what it is technically, it like tells you the #1 song, like top charts 1 to 100, and then you can look up songs and you can do YouTube on it. And then down here it's messages, where you can text people. Here's Instagram. I have Instagram. It's Karli Reese, Karli. There's Safari, where you get to look up things online, and here's my music. I don't have much music, but here's all of it. Oh, whoops. So not much. And then when you go all the way back over one more, you get to search things. So I can look up wait, see, and then it'll just pop up here. You click it, and then you'll be there. So that's it for my iPad. Bye. Please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Please thumbs up this video. And the question of the day is, what iPad do you have? Do you have an iPad? If you do, what kind? So, bye.